I'm going to let you in on a little secret regarding church, benevolence, and buying people cars. Next on the Metal Pulpit. So thanks for joining me for another Metal Pulpit. So I'm going to let you in on a little bit of behind the scenes regarding church and benevolence ministries. So benevolence means helping out, giving somebody a hand, doing things for them. And typically churches should have a budget set aside for these sort of things. Let me give you some examples. For me personally, we have in the past put a new roof on a single mom's house when the local government agencies wouldn't, so we decided to use funding for that, to do that for the family. We took over car payments for a year for another young lady who was having breast cancer surgery and just couldn't afford her car anymore. So as a church, we took it over. Let's see, there's multiple other things, but there's an old saying in churches, and it goes like this: don't buy someone a car. Now, I know that sounds really odd, but you know, here's the deal. We live in a very needy world, a very needy communities, very needy country, whatever the situation may be. And people are always looking for something. I cannot tell you how many times people call our church number, and multiple churches. This happens all across the world, saying, hey, these are my utility bills. I'm down on my luck. Can you help me out? And on it goes. Okay, so, and I get that. People do struggle. We all struggle at times. We've all been down those roads before. But what happens is that, so the church gets involved. They provide weekly meetings. They provide, midweek programs. They provide things, and they, if they have any type of benevolence going on, they'll even help out their own people and stuff. But what happens is that they can sometimes give, and when resources aren't coming in anymore, then there's nothing more to give. And that's, if you attend a church in a building, this is why giving is important, because it takes money to run the building, keep the lights on, pay a salary or two if needed, and and quite honestly, that the benevolence, the giving comes out of those funds. So I've seen it personally over and over again where, as a church, you can only do so much. There are homeless ministries or other ministries that even put out signs that say, we serve food. That is our gift to you. We do not provide money or anything like that. The fact is, there's a lot of local government agencies that will help out in those areas, and there's nothing wrong with the church referring them out to those local agencies. However, when a church, and I've seen this firsthand at a church I used to be on staff at, when a church feels like, yes, this is my moment that I can help and make a difference and all of these things, and they do, they buy the person a car, they help them out in some way, inevitably, and this has happened to me before too, they leave the church. That's it. So they get what they were looking for. They were helped out, and because someone somewhere along the way hurt them or said something wrong or didn't do something the way they wanted, they left. New car in hand, whatever is in hand, and they're gone. There's no allegiance in churches today, and I say that's kind of a brash statement. I understand that, but if there is, it's very small. It's very minuscule. The churches, at least in the United States, are a dime a dozen, and quite honestly, I may get a new car from you. I may receive help in these areas, but quite honestly, you do something down the road and to tick me off, I'm gone. What is that? And so that's why when you run across pastors that are a little hesitant to invest a lot of funding from the church into a project, you'll understand why. Because when you buy someone a car, or whatever that thing may be, chances are, statistically, they're gone. So, I would like to hear your thoughts on that. Email me right here, pastorbobadams@gmail.com, and would like to hear from you, and I hope you have a good week. Take care. Bye.